mate.
Here he is, the walking man.
My name is Craig Ferguson and I'm attempting to walk across the entire length of the USA, starting in LA and finishing in Boston. Over 3,000 miles separates me from my end goal, which is seeing Scotland at the World Cup for the first time in 28 years. And we're aiming to raise £1 million for mental health in the process. So let's get into it. Here we go! Hello everybody and welcome back to another week. I want to start today's video with a very real and emotional comment that I woke up to this morning. I'm just going to read this out. I feel like it really kind of hammers home the reason why I do this. This is from James. I always remember the first time I came across Craig. It was about 3 days after I had failed attempt of not being here. And something clicked. A stranger was willing to walk the walk for others' mental health support, and I thought I would try it for myself. I got up, I walked from Castlemilk to Easterhouse and back, not quite to Munich, mind you. I credit a massive part of me being here to write this comment because I seen Craig walk to Munich. That literally is everything why I do this. James, that honestly means the absolute world to me, mate, and you are a legend. The fact that you credit even the tiniest part of still being here towards watching these challenges. I love you, mate. Thank you. And on that note, let's get to walking. Now, we may have a little predicament on our hands because the road that I was following, that's the side of it, and you'll see when this comes past. Yeah, I definitely can't cross this bridge, and I think that is a river down there. Oh my god, Craigie boy. Okay, let's go and inspect the river. Okay, let's try and inspect the river and see how big it is. Right. There could be a way. Oh yes, there could be a way. Get in, come on. In life, my friends, whenever there's a will, there is a way. Let's do this. Although, I don't think the construction workers will be happy about seeing me coming up here. Because I didn't really fancy swimming through that, if I'm being completely honest with you. These are the parts that people don't see. Attempting to cross highways. Who said I wasn't running across America? Jesus. I'm going to risk sounding a bit like a loony here, but it doesn't matter how much I walk, there is two smells that I despise. The first one, which I've just experienced there, is like really, really hot tarmac. The smell of warm tarmac makes me not able to breathe. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but the one that I hate more than that is that when it's a dead clammy day and it just starts to rain and there's tiny wee drops of rain on the tarmac, it's like, oh, that smell, oh my god, it genuinely suffocates me. So Matt decided to open the door and let in. I just panned the camera and all it done was just go straight on your belly. So Matt decided to open the door and let in a bunch of... I done it again! Okay, so we need to have a catch up about what is happening over the next few days. As you guys know, obviously we've set a very ambitious target, not only to walk the entire length of America, but to try and raise £1 million for mental health in the process. Now I always said to do this, to try and raise £1 million, we needed, well, kind of two things. We needed the story to do big in America, which it has gained a little bit more traction on local news, etc., which is amazing. And two, we needed big endorsement from some Scottish legends. Well, there is a man, a Scottish icon that you may or may not have heard of, called Lewis Capaldi, and he is currently touring North America at the moment, which is amazing. Now, earlier on in the challenge, at about day 4, Lewis Capaldi followed me on TikTok, and the cogs in my brain started ticking. Now, Lewis Capaldi plays a show at Red Rocks, one of the world's most iconic music venues, in 2 nights. And he personally has invited me and Matthew to go to that show, which is insane. We have the chance to potentially meet him, potentially get Lewis Capaldi to back the Tartan Trek and give us a bit of support. And even if we don't meet him, well, we're going to see Lewis Capaldi at Red Rocks. But the keen American geographists amongst you may realise that Denver is back that way by about 3 weeks or about 1,000 miles. So there's no way that we can drive there. Meaning, I'm going to take a rest day and then we'll fly to Denver to go to Red Rocks and try and meet Lewis Capaldi. But what it basically means is that we have the flight tomorrow to catch at about 8 o'clock. So I'm going to need to get up at about 3 a.m. tomorrow morning in order to get the day complete, get to the airport and fly to Denver. It is going to be hellish. But the worst thing of all is not the waking up at 3 in the morning and doing it early. Apparently there's a storm tonight. Well, that is me just completed 39.7 miles. The longest day of the entire challenge. But the worst part is I need to wake up in like 6 hours and do it again. God, I don't know how much longer I can keep that up. The idea of doing this again in the morning. So I'm out walking just now, getting the miles in nice and early, but I think I'm going to be stopped in my tracks yet again. You can see the skies there, they're cloudy, they don't look too menacing. Now have a look at this. That, my people, is what a tornado cloud looks like. That is a proper storm, so gonna need to get out and into shelter ASAP. Oh no, not good. Genuinely never seen anything like this. The sky has turned black in the matter of like 5 minutes. So the regional tornado sirens just went off. We got alerts on our phone saying go seek shelter immediately now. Mate, do you know what this feels like? Being back in school, just like like fannying about, going through the classrooms. Game for you, if you're up to the task.
Go on.
By memory, right? Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to look at anything. Draw a map of America.
And that's like New York and that's what's all like edgy and that.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think that's half bad. That bit's a bit dodgy, but...
Right, we've now found a new game, axe throwing. Nice, just go all four.
Am I going all four here? Come on.
Oh my god, bang on the money.
Come on. I'll go left. Come on. Oh my god. Do you want to talk about it?
So we managed to make it out of the church area earlier. No tornadoes or anything, but we've been in the airport now for the past 5 hours and basically another severe weather warning has just come up. Will we get to fly? I don't know. Will this whole detour fucking effort to get here going to be worth it? I don't know, we'll find out, but can only hope now. Oh my god. With a small delay, we've made it to Denver. It wasn't all for nothing. We actually made it somehow out of that storm, but I have never experienced weather like that. That was so wet. What is even happening? In about 40 minutes time, we are heading to Red Rocks to go and meet Mr Lewis Capaldi. I have been the biggest Lewis Capaldi fan for as long as I can remember. Way before Someone You Loved and all these big tunes came out, I was there. I actually weirdly credit a lot of me posting on social media due to my first ever video I posted on social media going viral, and that was me at a Lewis Capaldi concert. So honestly, another thing to mention actually is this top here, this absolute beauty. You can see it is Lady Liberty, of course, with a kilt on, holding a bottle of bucky. This was actually made by my good friend Struan, so I wanted to kind of wear it tonight, hopefully get a wee photo with it with Lewis, and you know, help him as well. So mission, get the bucky photo with Lewis Capaldi is go. You can't say to me with a straight face, I hate seeing myself in the YouTube videos, and then do shit like that whenever the camera comes on. What on earth? How are we even here? So we're sat in the kind of VIP area, if you will. But look at this. It's like cordoned off completely.
This is just for us.
And we're the only ones here. This is insane, wow. How you getting on, mate? You good? Nice to meet you. How are you? This is my big pal Matthew.
Here he is, the walking man.
This is day 60, what, 65? Aye. 65 days, man. Scotland flag there, perched up. Look at this. I swear to God I'll survive if it kills me.
I also just want to give a shout out to Craig Ferguson, who is a Scottish lad who is walking from LA to Boston in honour of men's mental health. So go check him out on TikTok. He's here this evening. Yeah, he came to the show tonight. So yeah, it's an amazing thing he's doing. So thanks very much for being here. And yeah, this next song is a song about mental health. Yeah, thank you for cheering. And it's a very, very, very happy song called The Day That I Die. Here we go.
Well, I don't think I'll ever get over last night. Oh my god. I just can't believe it. Lewis Capaldi is a hero of mine, even more so now after that. He gave us a shout out on stage, we met him, had a drink, what an absolute gentleman. But the show goes on for me, time to head back to St Louis and get back to it. Stuff like this is so fun at the time, but it means that we've got more miles to get to. Thank you guys so much for watching another video. Sorry that this one wasn't as focused on me out walking, but I'm sure you will not mind that. Remember to donate to thetartantrek.co.uk. We're almost over £125,000 raised now, which is incredible. Follow on all socials where I post daily updates and you get to see stuff like photos with me and Mr Capaldi. But other than that, I will see you in the next one, team. Bye.